I'd like to introduce to you our live testimony this week is Taylor Harris. He's here from right here in Loudonville, and so most of you probably recognize him. He was a basketball player and been around, but we had a few opening slots in this series where people hadn't volunteered to share, and so we had to go out and seek out some people and ask them to share. And this week, with talking about baptism, Taylor came to mind for us because he's got a neat story with his baptism. So why don't you put your hands together and welcome Taylor today to share with us.
Hello, everyone. Like Jeremy said, I'm Taylor Harris. I've been in Loudonville my whole life. Parents live here. I still live here. And growing up, we would always go to church. And we went to Ashland Church, Lutheran church there. And went there when I was real young. And then New Hope started. And we came here not long after the doors had opened. And I was still pretty young then, but I knew kind of right away this is pretty cool church. I really liked it, just more the contemporary feel and the guitars and everything. I was just really liking it right away. And then when I was about 13, I was baptized for the first time. And I loved God, and I'm so glad I did it then. But there were other factors into why I was baptized then, like my two other sisters were baptized then, and it seemed like more of a family thing than it did a God thing. So it still really meant a lot. I'm glad I did it. But then kind of went through high school, graduated, and went to college and was working on weekends, and I got pretty busy. I really didn't go to church for about 3 years with working weekends and everything. And there were some times I probably could have gone to church, but I figured, it's been so long, why not just have a day to myself type of thing? And I really didn't make church a priority. And so I was going to school, and I really wasn't liking it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to be doing, so I drop out and start working just full-time. And that goes on for about a year, and I realized this isn't where I want to be. I wasn't liking working at the Finn, or it wasn't something I want to do the rest of my life. And so I just started thinking, and somebody told me about a lineman school to work on power lines. And so I kind of looked into it and decided to give that a try. And the first day I walk in, the instructor's playing Christian music right in the room, and it was kind of just like God telling me, this is the path I want you to be going down. I was really comfortable with where I was going, and I got done with school in 3 months, and then I was looking for a job. I heard about there might be a job opening at Holmes Wayne Electric in Millersburg. It wasn't a for sure thing, though, and then the Finn, they were expanding, and they wanted to promote me, wanted me to have a few more responsibilities, but they wanted me to commit about 3 years for it, and I really wasn't willing to do that. And so I really start praying to God, what should I be doing? What path do you want me to go down? And I didn't feel like he was wanting me to take that position, so as hard as it was, I turned it down, and then about 4 or 6 months later, Holmes Wayne had an opening. I applied for it, got an interview, and ended up getting the job. And I've been there now for about 2.5 years. And right away when I got the job, I was pretty excited. I really felt like my life's finally coming together. And I had weekends off now, so I was able to go to church. And Pastor Rob had started by this point, and his sermons were really just weighing heavy on my heart. And so I really was starting to put God first in my life, and my faith was starting to get stronger. I was starting to connect with people here and really felt like I belonged here, and that's just a great feeling. And so then Financial Peace University came around, and I decided to sign up for that because I felt like my life was getting in order for God. I wanted my finances to get in order as well. And I wasn't the best with managing money after working at the Finn, I'll tell you that. But so I take that, and then I heard about baptism, and I decided that, I feel like this is a new me, that it's really, I'm starting a new chapter in my life, and this time I want it to be all my decision, that really no other factors built into it. So I decided to get baptized last year at the river, and I did mine a little bit differently. I had my grandfather baptize me. He's a man that I've looked up to my entire life. He is such a great role model for me, and there's been countless times I've just gone over to his house just to talk about my struggles in life or talk about God. And I mean, he's just an amazing man to me, and to have him baptize me really meant a lot. And I just encourage any of you out there who have been baptized or never been baptized to really just pray to God about it. And I think it's just an absolutely amazing thing, and I know it's a great experience in my life, and I hope it is in your life too.